Alright, we've got Lolo's tail. It's a very large Lolo tail, but we've got Lolo's tail. Okay. Don't know what we can do with Lolo's tail right now, but it's there, I guess. Oh boy, more things to draw already? Game. A tail post. I did just spend a lot of time drawing something, so this is gonna be a quick one. What do they imagine it looking like? Kinda random, but okay. I was thinking just a peg. Yeah. There are some really light grays you can use it somewhere, right? Yeah. So give me a really light gray. I like that. I'm just gonna make a circular peg. A white circular peg. I'm gonna say these are like the circular pegs from that one barnacle scraping minigame and SpongeBob Lights Camera Advance. That's my claim that this is referencing something. That's just a thing that I think of pegs apparently. Come on, man. It's still darker than I'd like. My god! Oops. Honestly, I wouldn't mind even wider than this, but it is what it is. There, it's a vague white peg. Hopefully that's actually visible against all things it's going to appear on. I guess we'll find out. No, not especially. Oh, you just touch it and you grab onto it? Well, actually, swing off it and fling off it is like exactly. That's exactly how the pegs in that game work. And you swing around no matter what. You don't have to press anything to swing around. It's just hold direction and then jump to jump off of it in that direction. Anyways. Yeah, I don't have a super clear idea of what their hitbox is. Because, see, I tend to jump through it and then... I think the way it actually works is... No, I don't know. Like, it just tends to wait until a bit after you touch it to react. I was thinking maybe specifically your tail has to touch it, but I don't think so. What's with all these stamps? Jeez. It's like the main collectible. I don't want those. You're not really motivating me, game. Also, it takes so long to start doing the stomp once you press B in the air. It's extra hard to stomp on an enemy while you're moving because you move a good deal forwards. Camera just really wants to center on here. I got the seats are already nicely packaged and everything. I'm not loving how these things control, just because I don't feel like I have any understanding of what makes them... Okay, so I don't feel like I have any understanding what makes them... What makes you grab them. Okay, so one thing I was just testing out just now. So in this game, your first jump is not spent. Okay, kind of hard to show just then. I'm snapping to things accidentally, but your first jump is not spent by just walking off of a ledge. I still do a double jump after that. Double jump after that. So this game, that's like the most extreme variation of Coyote time. You just don't even lose the ability to jump after you leave the ground. Okay, game, you're having me draw a few too many things lately, in my opinion, to be perfectly honest. Like, you need the right density of asking me to draw things. Yeah, I was thinking springs too, honestly. Not necessarily in that orientation, though, but that's probably a wiser one. My god, if I could just... I'm kind of trying to make use of the fact here that the controller goes so crazy. To get these crazy winding shapes. But the problem is that I kind of want to, like, shade these. That's not going to work like this. Probably, at least. The big question will just be whether this comes even close to accomplishing what it's trying to accomplish. I'm just wondering if this will be even vaguely recognizable as what it's supposed to be. I feel like the answer is going to be no, but only one way to find out. I guess I'm kind of just like experimenting with a more like impressionistic type of aesthetic, where I'm just doing a few messy strokes with the intention of them looking like something from afar. Which, for what it's worth, this game gives you plenty of opportunity for, in the sense that you generally only see things from afar. So in-game, if I tell someone that these are springs, do these kind of look like springs? That's my big question. Not especially, at least in part because I think the highlight's way too strong. I shouldn't have used actual white. If I use another color, maybe. Give me a second, I'm kind of tempted to just go over that with another color or something. Half tempted to try the fill tool, but we saw the fill tool doesn't actually accommodate any changes in color from this game's blending, so I'm not very optimistic. Oh, that wasn't an area, that was just straight up everything. Like, give me a slightly lighter one, maybe. That might look slightly better, I don't know. Yeah. Really? The highlight's still that strong? Oh well. They bounce you to the right for some reason. Like, quite strongly. The heck? They just bounce you forwards really strong for some reason. It's kind of weird. Oh, I guess I'm not supposed to go that way. It's like it was very secret or anything. Yeah, there are some things that bug me about this game when it comes to the platforming. There we go. I mentioned the way you grab onto the hooks. Being bounced forwards by these springs is kind of another weird one. On the whole, I think control's fine. But other little bits in it tend to bug me. And then the slowness of activating the stomp. This has a real impact if you hit someone with it though, jeez. Look at me go. I will stop that. I will completely undo all of that progress. In the interest of doing the thing that the game is instead incentivizing me to do. Well, that is nice. If you hold down and jump, you actually do drop off the thing. Yeah, they gave me a fun little zip line to play around on, and then they incentivized me to not actually using it by putting a bunch of stuff underneath it. Okay, game, like, seriously, cool it on the drawing stuff for a moment. Why? Why would I draw this lizard? Look at that. It's a very stereotypical lizard. Well, you know what? Instead, I'm going to draw something else. Because it's not going to matter. This is going to matter as much as drawing Tippy did. Stop jumping. That's not working at all. There, whatever. It's a mongoose or something. Skeff the mongoose, the talking mongoose. Really lying. This. The density of things to draw is getting too high, I feel like. I know this isn't going to matter for anything. After what happened with Tippy, so... That was unwise as a shit. It is weird to me how few enemies there are so far. I don't want to say that too loud, since the game might change that at some point. I do know the previous game didn't start out too difficult either. Well, either the first game or the DS version of Next Chapter. Oh my god, game.